Well, it was kind of like peeling back layers of the onion. One day I was online and David Facebooked me and says, "Hey, I think we've got a role that you might be interested in." And I said, "Well, look, just send me the script." He sent it over, and I read through it. And the first impression I got was, and I remember telling David this. First impression I got was, this script really lets the actor breathe a little bit. You know, you're not trying to cram so much um, dialogue in there. There's plenty of room to breathe. The other thing I liked about it is that it was a period piece. So those two struck me right off the bat as something that was appealing. And I didn't know anything about the story. So as I learned about the story and began to research about my part, it really became fascinating because this was set in the 40s. And in the 40s, they dealt with indigents, uh, people with mental problems, you know, uh, bankruptcy, and those things, dealt with them very differently as a society than they do today. And I found that really, really fascinating and interesting. So that's what really appealed to me about it, was the period piece, and just the writing. Fantastic job on the writing. And once we got on set, it was even better. David Baker is like my shadow agent, so he gets me these gigs, these secret gigs that nobody knows about. Not to mention being a great DP. So working with you guys, things moved along great. It was smooth. It was organized. We had food. We had places to sit, and not much you could do about the weather. But as far as the set goes, it was great. The home that we shot that whole Poor Master scene in, where it was full of residents at the poor farm. The home itself was just truly, truly amazing. Safe, but very old. And I found myself snapping pictures of 50-year-old fireplaces and doorknobs that hadn't been turned in 100 years, and thick layers of dust on the mantle. It's just really interesting stuff. Check my Facebook. I got it all on there. It's really cool. I mean, we had a great script to work by, but Joseph gave us a lot of freedom to improv. I think the food fight ladies really took advantage of that. Had a great time doing that. So it was enjoyable in every level. Really enjoyable at every level. The victim of that crime isn't just representative of one act. The victim of that crime represents many people and many acts of violence that go unsolved and unknown. And it gives hope for folks who have to deal with a similar sort of circumstances and environment. So I think the solving of the thing is not only important for the families involved, but it's important as a representation of hope for other people that have faced similar circumstances.